Today on Dog and Cat News, the president's furry family member can't seem to keep his mouth to himself. A rescue dog returns to a retailer with a unicorn, hailed a hero. This dog grabs help for her fallen human. Vets are warning to keep cats away from these plants. And another recall of pet food from the same company twice in 6 months. All this and more coming up on Dog and Cat News, your source for up-to-date pet news from all over the world. We begin in the nation's capital, where German Shepherd Major has a major problem. President Joe Biden's younger dog Major was involved in a second biting incident at the White House. The dog nipped someone while on a walk. The individual was seen by the White House medical unit. The German Shepherd only just returned to the White House, along with his sibling Champ, after causing a minor injury to an employee of the U.S. Secret Service on March 8th. Major is a 3-year-old rescue dog, and Champ, who is 12, were moved to the Biden's Delaware home after the incident. The president said Major was being trained in Delaware, but disputed the idea that the pup had been sent away after the incident. He said the dogs went to Wilmington because the first couple was going to be out of town. He was going home, Biden said. I didn't banish him to home. A stray dog that went viral over his determination to make a best friend of a stuffed unicorn is set to be adopted. Officials say the dog named Sisu tried multiple times to swipe a stuffed unicorn from a Dollar General store in Duplin County, North Carolina. Animal control was called to remove him. According to the department, the officer who responded bought the unicorn for Sisu and made sure he had it nearby when he was taken to the shelter. Duplin County Animal Shelter says Sisu has an adoption that is pending and that other great animals in their shelter need homes. How fast can a greyhound run? Is it A, 100 miles per hour, B, 6 miles per hour, C, 18 miles per hour, or D, 44 miles per hour? A dog named Clover is being hailed as a hero for helping her human Haley Moore survive a seizure. Moore was strolling through the Stittsville neighborhood of Ottawa when she seized and fell to the curb. The incident was captured by a neighbor's home security camera. Clover, a 1.5-year-old Maremma mix, sprung into action, attending first to Moore before bouncing into the street and stopping traffic. Dryden Oatway, a driver who stopped thanks to Clover's heroics, said, quote, "It was really impressive. The dog actually blocked my way. She kind of backed into the road to block my truck." Clover stopped another driver and then returned home. "All I remember is waking up in the ambulance," said Moore, "and being really confused, just like what's going on." Moore's father, Randall Moore, said that Clover was fed delicious steaks as a reward for her faithful service. This story of community togetherness comes out of Rochester, New York. The Verona Street Animal Society announced Vanessa, a pit bull mix from Ogden, won the inaugural Rock Top Dog Award. While Vanessa couldn't attend, her owner Jeremy Wolf accepted the honor. Jeremy said, "We've been part of VSAS for over 6 years now, and so glad that Vanessa's cause was able to raise awareness to this." Vanessa wasn't there because Wolf says she is facing euthanasia after she was accused of biting a neighbor back in July. Wolf says he is appealing to the Monroe County Court of Appeals to overturn the charges. How fast can greyhounds run? The answer is D. Greyhounds can run up to 44 miles per hour. A mother cat in Turkey suspected something was wrong with her babies and took them to a veterinary clinic to seek help. Now the video of the feline is going viral. The staff said they were familiar with the stray cat as they often feed it but wasn't aware it had given birth. Calling the moment emotional, they were glad the family is doing better. The cat who vanished more than 5 years ago was reunited with an Ohio woman after he was found all the way in Texas. Margaret Burcham was in the middle of moving from northern Kentucky to Ohio when Bernie went missing, and despite efforts to locate him, she was unsuccessful. Bernie eventually ended up over 1,000 miles away in the hands of Brandy Neth, who just so happens to help run the Heart of Texas Lost and Found Pets Facebook page. Thankfully, Bernie was microchipped, and Neth was able to trace the traveling cat back to Burcham. Neth says she would have been devastated if it were her pet, and giving a family the joy of getting their cat back would be worth the 16-hour trip. Burcham made a sign to welcome back Bernie, but she was so excited when she saw the car pull up, she quickly ditched it so she could hold him in her arms again. How many toes do normal cats have? Is it A, 10, B, 6, C, 18, or D, 8? Dozens of dog and cat food products made by Midwestern Pet Foods, Inc. have been voluntarily recalled because they may be contaminated with salmonella. In a recall notice posted on the FDA website, the company said the new recall is for specific lots and expiration dates of select dog and cat food brands that were distributed to retail stores across the United States and online. Brands include K9X, Earthborn, Sport Mix, Meridian, and ProPack. So, how many toes do normal cats have? The answer is C, 18. 5 on each front paw and 4 on each back paw. Easter lilies are popular in homes at this time of year, but they can be deadly for cats. The entire lily plant, leaf, pollen, and flower is poisonous for cats. Eating just a couple of leaves or licking a few pollen grains off their fur can quickly cause kidney failure. A cat that's eaten part of a lily will vomit soon afterwards, but this may gradually lessen after 2 to 4 hours. Within 12 to 24 hours, the cat may start to urinate frequently. Urination may then stop if kidney failure occurs. If untreated, a cat will die within 4 to 7 days after eating a lily. When you're thinking about adopting a dog, the process can be difficult and stressful for you. The first step towards getting a good puppy is finding out a puppy center for you. Dog adoption centers come in different varieties, from large-scale establishments to the small dog centers. No matter what size you select, your primary concern should be selecting the center with experienced staff and has a good reputation with the pet owners community. You can ask for recommendations of your friends or other people. After selecting a shelter to adopt the pooch, you need to have someone kind, well experienced beside you to guide you. Even if you're already an experienced dog owner, you need to take the help of an experienced staff from dog adoption centers. You can ask more questions if you would like about the types of dogs, availability of dogs, facilities available, health and age of the dog. Staff members are always there as they love pairing dogs with loving owners. After you've selected the right adoption center and the right person to help you out, it's time to now pick the right pup for you. Selecting the dog that is compatible with your lifestyle is more important. Big dogs that require space to run and play should not be kept in a restricted environment like an apartment. You need to look for a small dog, and you cannot select the big dog if you travel a lot. You should want to find the details attached to every dog. When you are adopting a dog, you need to keep up with this final step. Confirm that the dog is up to date with all vaccinations and that the pup is completely healthy. Most of the dog adoption centers will be happy to help you with such details. After getting a complete list of information, now you need to complete all the necessary paperwork. For more tips on dog adoption, visit our website